Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your coverage of Star Series 3, the $15,000 LAN tournament located in the land of Kiev, the capital of the Ukraine. This will be game number 2. These are the group stages, by the way. This is game number 2 of Na'Vi versus Team Empire. We saw in the first game, Na'Vi. Empire got off to a good start, but Na'Vi just brought it straight to Empire. They took over their advantage, and then they continued to snowball into just win, 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 win. Will game number 2 have the same outcome? Will Na'Vi stomp over the team of Empire once again, or will Empire show off what they have been showing in the online portion of the tournament, complete and utter dominance? We'll have to wait and see. Of course, my name is Toshley, and I will be the commentator for the games we have coming up here for you today. I have a feeling I already said that. I hope I haven't. I really hope I haven't. Nevertheless, of course, Team Empire are currently sort of favorites right now to win this tournament because in the online portion of the tournament, they just dominated, as I mentioned a few moments ago. Na'Vi, of course, needless to say, defending champions, fan favorites, are fighting for the honor of their country. And, well, there's a lot of pressure on them to win as well. So both teams here are very, very, very well favored to take victory. On the side of Empire, we have Captain Goblak following it up with SS, Blow Your Brain, Scandal, and Funnick. I think that's Funnick. I hope it's Funnick. And then on the team of Na'Vi, we see Captain Poppy following it up with Havorst, Dendi, Light of Heaven, and Arsad. Jumping straight into the draft, we see Dirge and Jakira being immediately removed out by the team of Na'Vi, with Empire responding to that with a Darkseer and a Broodmother, and they secure themselves Batrider, first pickup for the team of Empire. How Na'Vi respond? Lanai is still in the pool, and they're going to go straight for Lanai and Leshrac. Really standard pickup for them. Batrider, I'd say, is one of the few heroes that can contest with Lanai in towards that middle lane. We've seen in several games before where Batrider going up against Templar Assassin in mid, the Batrider managed to come out ahead, but of course, a lot of it does come down to how the respective people playing those I almost called them champions. Oh. The people playing those heroes play, and immediately they pick up Enigma and Nagasai, and they're going for that combination of the Black Hole and, of course, that Song of the Siren. And Empire, I tell you who they're going to ban out? Tidehunter. Because there's someone that could just potentially disrupt this is a Tidehunter, because you can just start spamming that R button. Bash it down, and if they time it a bit wrong, you will get that Ravage off, and it means that you won't be able to use that combination. But then again, if you put down the Black Hole early before the song ends on the Tidehunter, easy. But what if the Tidehunter's not with the rest of the group? And even then, if he was all grouped up, you do lose a little bit of time on the Black Hole. It's not quite as good as it could possibly be. And Na'Vi ban out the Tidehunter. So my assertion of what Na'Vi might want to secure for themselves was 100% incorrect. Toby level of analysis. Like, way worse than Toby. Oh dear. So the next couple of ban outs, Na'Vi take out the Tidehunter. Gee, I was really certain they would pick them up for themselves, but it seems it's not the case. And Empire remove out that Rubik. And Na'Vi are not afraid at all of the potential wombo combo, as Luminous calls it, that could come out of this composition. In fact, the Batrider with the Flame Break could potentially group them up. Help them group them up before that Black Hole comes in. Maybe even after the Black Hole comes in. Taking away into the reserve time, Goblak thinking long and hard about the next hero that he wants to take out. What don't they want the team of Na'Vi to have? We don't have our support yet. We don't have our hero for... Oh, we can have Leshrac playing on the support. We don't have our puppy hero though just yet. Will it be a jungler? Well, we'll have to wait and see. And the team of Na'Vi take out Bane. No Bane for you for the team of Empire, which allows for some great setups. And combining Batrider and Bane, two very long duration disables that go through BKB. It's painful. It's not good. It's not something that you want to have to experience. So taking him out of the fray, they don't have to go through any of that bollocks. Waiting in on the 5th and final hero to be taken out by the team of Empire. And they go with the CK. And Keeper of the Light taken out by the team of Na'Vi. The bans have all been set in place, and now we await the next 2 bans to come out of each respective team. Team Empire, they've got our solo mid, we've got a semi-carry, we've got a jungler. We need an off-lane hero, really. Unless Enigma's going to be taking up the off-lane, we're going to go for a tri-lane, which looking like it could potentially be that. Nagasaran and Shadow Shaman go together, we take up someone else to put with that tri-lane, maybe a Venomancer. To wait and see. Or maybe we'll put someone else solo mid. Instead of the Bat Rider, we'll have Bat Rider, Naga Siren, and Shadow Shaman together to forge a tri-lane down at the bottom lane, with Enigma going solo top and someone else in mid. As for the lanes to come out of Na'Vi, it's fairly obvious that Gondar will be taking up the role of the solo off lane. We'll see Lanaya in mid, and we'll see Leshrac down up top, alongside someone else. Depending on who they pick up next. Might go for Chen again, but he has sustained a little bit of a nerf, and Poppy might not be as confident as he normally is to be playing on that Chen hero, but maybe they don't care about it at all. And Dragon Knight is going to be taken up by the team of Na'Vi, and I would guess that this Dragon Knight is going to be played by Havorst, not Dendi. We saw Dendi in the International several times play Dragon Knight solo mid. I'm going to guess that will not be the case. He will be played as a hard carry. He will sit alongside the Leshrac, and this is a lot of potential aggression. Leshrac has a split earth, Dragon Knight has the stun. And Na'Vi might combine this with another fairly powerful hero, or maybe they will go for Chen and have someone sitting in the jungle. Maybe they'll go for an aggressive tri-lane instead using that Chen, and put him in their jungle. We'll have to wait and see. Team Empire, who do they want to pick up for themselves? Are they going to go with that tri-lane, or are they going to have a jungler and then pick up an off-laner? If they're looking for off-laners, Beastmaster's no doubt a possibility. If they want someone to assist with that tri-lane, no, they're going to go with... So Chen to be in the jungle, Enigma, or maybe we'll have an aggressive tri-lane at top with Chen in their jungle. We'll have Enigma going solo bottom and Bat Rider solo mid. That looks like it could quite indeed be a possibility. And I have this feeling that was the hero that Poppy wanted to select, and then they snag it. So being a little bit cheeky. Of course, Chen being one of Poppy's signature heroes. If you've ever watched the International one, you should go watch it, because some of the Poppy Chen action is absolutely spectacular.
Reserve time.
Lots of reserve time remaining for Poppy. You can think long and hard about this next decision. If they want to go for the same route, Enchantress can do effectively the same thing. Not quite as good as Chen in my opinion. Better early game, not so much great late game, because you don't have that ability to send people back to base. We're going to go with Lycanthrope as a matter of fact. After the nerfs, not a hero that I would have expected, to be honest. Of course, Lycan's Wolves, their HP has been cut in half. This makes jungling with him incredibly difficult. Before it was easy peasy, now it's not so much. On the Radiant side of the field, on Empire's side of the map, we see SS playing on the Shadow Shaman. Fitting name, SSSS. Ha! We can see Blow Your Brain to take up the role of the Naga Siren, Funnick playing on the Enigma Scandal, playing on the Bat Rider, and Goblack to play on the Chen. And on the side of Na'Vi, on the Dire side of the field, we see Dendi taking up the role of the Lanai. We see Puppy playing on the Lycanthrope, Arsat to take up the role of the Leshrac, Gondar to be played by Light of Heaven, and Havorst. Holy Jesus Christ, he's swagging it up. But Havorst to be playing on this swagged up dragon. I wish I could rotate the camera left and right. Oh my god. He looks pretty badass, I have to say. He actually looks like some weird sort of skeleton thing as opposed to a human. If you look at that, I know it's just a helmet. Oh my god, he's ballin'. He's ballin' right now. What a baller. We have Na'Vi venturing about the place. We're not going to find anyone for an easy first blood, however. The team of Empire are doing essentially the same thing at their side of the jungle, but again, not going to find anyone caught out. We're just staying guard amongst this room, and the team of Na'Vi are doing the exact same thing up at top. Well, not quite exactly the same. They're being a bit more aggressive about it. And the lanes are beginning to unfold. Who is going where? We'll see Light of Heaven going solo bottom. We'll see Dendi going solo mid. Lycanthrope will be in the jungle, and up in the top lane, we will see Havorst alongside Arsat. Haste Rune spawning down bottom, immediately secured up by Blow Your Brain, but Light of Heaven wants to steal it. Light of Heaven will not steal it. And what is Blow Your Brain up to? I guess he's just going on a little bit of a scouting mission. May as well make use of that Haste Rune that we've secured up for ourselves. You can go on a little bit of an extra adventure. Ghostwalker's popped off. Bounty Hunter just looking around, catches off SS, pops into the Ghostwalk and backs off. Or rather, goes back to his lane. Uh-oh, Sentry Ward to be placed down. Light of Heaven being caught out. This is going to be the death of him. It could quite possibly be. We need a net, but we picked up Riptide first, and Light of Heaven will be able to get away. Bit of a mistake, honestly. If net was achieved there, we probably would have been able to take him down. But alas, it was not the case. Ward to be placed down. Light of Heaven currently backing off. We do have another sentry available, but Rasta not quite sure if he wants to dedicate that. Maybe if we had Shackles instead of Shock. Would the damage have been enough, however? Level 1 damage not particularly strong, especially considering after the nerfs that Nagasaran achieved. SS being forced far back away from the lane. Can't get too close because of the Sentry Ward will reveal his position. And Scandal seems to be winning mid quite hard. Denny being forced to back off 4 stacks of the sticky napalm, and now he'll jump straight back into the action, get those last hits, get a little bit of vengeance coming in on Scandal, but Scandal is going to start building up those stacks once again, and it will cause some problems. It will be a big nuisance for that of Dendy. Light of Heaven is also being forced off the lane, not even getting all that much experience, because again, has to worry about SS and that Sentry Ward. Top lane, where the hell is Chen? Okay, so we're both jungling. Dual jungling action going on here. The top lane being completely deserted, giving absolute free farm to Havorst. A little bit of an exchange in damage. Light of Heaven just sitting near the creep wave, soaking up that experience where he can. His mana's running out, however. He won't have enough to sit and Ghost Walk constantly if he doesn't get level 2 up quickly. Dandy currently sitting on 8 for 3, with Scandal sitting on 10 for 1, so a fairly even exchange of affairs going on towards the middle lane thus far, but things of course could change fairly rapidly. Gundar just sitting back, playing it safe, not getting any last hits, but he's also not dying horribly, which works out very nicely. This duo jungling thing coming out of the team of Empire is somewhat curious, I have to say. Take a Centaur Khan, maybe try and get a gank on Gondar. A lot of chain stuns come out of the team of Empire. Hex, Shackles, Net. Scandal moving in, Dendy sustaining a bit of damage. The stacks are also building up, but he's exchanging the damage and returning it straight back to Scandal's face. And Scandal forced to back off after being brought straight to half HP, while Dendy's still standing strong. Scandal wants a bit of vengeance, he jumps in, he wants to keep getting the last hits, get some denies, get some last hits, and that's how we go. Really hard to last hit and outlast hit and out deny a Lanaya because of that extra refraction damage, not to mention the harassment that she can deal. Light of Heaven currently sitting on level 3, getting a couple of last hits now and then, but the Ghost Walk came in too early, so he gets away, easy peasy. If they really wanted to get that kill, they would have put a net down, but I don't think they could have done enough damage in the 2 seconds or 3 seconds that the net lasts. Meanwhile, moving in on Dendy, in comes Funnick, Malthus stun to come down on him. He's currently burning up in here, he can't sit in the meld for too long. Meanwhile, they completely miss an opportunity to kill the courier. And Dendy's going to take a fall, first blood secured by the team of Empire. Not sure what Dendy was hoping to achieve, I guess make it take as long as possible. Or maybe hope that it would run out, but yeah, maybe hope the Flame Break would run out, the Firefly would run out. Things are settled down once again. Puppy is he is successfully jungling it despite the nerf, despite the fact that puppies have half of their HP. He's easily able to take on the jungle. It is a little bit more difficult, but it is doable, as we can see right here. Scandal moving in. A couple of right clicks to be dealt. Flame Break to go down. Trying to burn him up like we did before. And the napalm stacks are also coming up. But he's diving the tower. This is very daring coming in from Scandal. And he might pay for it. A couple more right clicks. He's still moving in. What is he thinking? He's so low on HP. And Scandal does back off. Sure, he has double damage. But he has no HP. And there's a tower there. And Refraction sort of stops any form of harassment to come out of him until he gets burnt down. SS waiting in position. They see Light of Heaven's here. They want to come in from the behind, but he has Ghost Walk. Do we have some form of detection? We do have another sentry available. Light of Heaven just sitting close enough to soak up the experience, but can't do anything about the last hits Blow Your Brain are getting. Meanwhile, Scandal takes a falling towards this middle lane, but Dendy is going to pay for it. Funnick moves in. In goes a slow. The Black Hole being dedicated to get this kill. A lot of resources, a lot of commitment. But it's a very high target, high priority kill. Divorce, Dragon Form being popped off, trying to take down this tier 1 tower, and it will get taken down. The first tower to be taken down in the game. Meanwhile, looking trying to get the net off, jumps into the Ghost Walk. They're diving past this tower fairly deep, but they're not going to catch him out. They're not going to find him. The tier 1 tower takes a fall. Divorce alongside Arsart. Best buddies, if you've seen that picture of them. Chilling out together. Trying to push down this tower, getting those last hits. Currently sitting on 40 last hits. Invisibility coming in from Lycan could potentially be used for a gank, needless to say. Scandal's fire flying all over the place. Puppy doesn't want to walk into the fire. It's going to be very bad. Gondar going on a bit of a scouting mission. He's thinking it. He's thinking it. If Scandal pushes too far forward, this could be a very easy kill for them. Puppy's just going to wait here. Invisibility will be around for the next 15 seconds, and that's more than enough time. Scandal's venturing forward. Here we go. The wolves have come out. Suddenly surprised from Puppy. The flame break, will it be enough? They try another trap to go down, slow down Scandal. A few more right clicks will do it, and that is the death of the Bat Rider for the second time. And Lycanthrope blasts maniacally. No black hole available. This middle tower is going to sustain a big chunk of damage. Go Black coming in to reinforce, try and do what he can, but what he can do is not all that much. These two can't really do all that much, but reinforcements are rolling in. TPs, 3 members versus 2, and Na'Vi is simply going to back off. Puppy returning to the jungle. Dendi securing himself a rune, quite possibly, or waiting for it. No, actually, it's 7 minutes. Never mind. 100 in the bank. Janata gets a couple of last hits, or rather Toss to get a couple of last hits. Sticky Napalm to go down, nice ward placement to come down as well. Divorce still free farming it up, but so is the Nargasiren. The thing is, Nargasiren is a semi-carry, Dragonite's a full-on hard carry. So we know who's going to come out ahead in the end game. Light of Heaven going on a little bit of an adventure once again, sees this nicely stacked camp and thinks, good lord, someone might want to take care of that. And we find ourselves a Chen. But he has an Ursa Warrior, he has a Troll Shaman. Will it be enough? Maybe he can kill off a couple of his creeps. In fact, I think that's what he's going to do. Immediately pops into the Ghost Walk. No sentry wards available, no form of detection there. Arside alongside Divorce pops into the Dragon form. And looking to continue damaging down this tower.
Attack.
3 members here. Enigma's the only one here to defend. Fortification is available, however, for the next time Edict gets popped down in the next 10 seconds. Conversions are just going to give free farm to the opposing team. Not going to do anything that they like. Fortification is available, still hasn't been used. Edict is currently about to come off cooldown. The track moving into position. Isn't even going to bother with it. Completely and utterly unnecessary. A tier 2 tower to be taken by the team of Na'Vi. Puppy going on a bit of a venture. Scandal's far too far in the tower to even attempt to take him down, but if he decides to venture too far forward, it could result in a very easy death for him and a very easy kill for the opposing team. This nice little stack has been farmed up by the team of Empire. On that note, quick gander at the gold, 500 advantage for the team of Na'Vi, and the experience, 250 advantage. So for the most part, we're dead even. It's very, very, very slight advantage for the team of Na'Vi. Trap to go down, spotted out by the team of Empire. They know that a Lanaya is nearby. Is there a Lanaya nearby? Must have not been looking exactly as to where our location was. Maybe that just has absurd... It does have long range. I don't think it was that good. Oh, maybe that was actually. Illusion rooms to be activated. I'm going to try and bait them out. Moving in on her. I think they suspect such a thing as a case, however. Couple easy last hits. Dendi currently sitting on 38 for 19, with Scandal lagging behind just a little bit at 31 for 5. But we got to remember Divorce, who is still currently getting free farm. Up the top, unassisted, doesn't need any assistance at all. Traps going down, going to slow the advancements of Team Empire. As they move on towards this tier 1 tower. And Na'Vi are going to move in. Are they going to defend this? There's a big force here. Fantastic split out to come out of the Shrek. They're going to use this opportunity to move in. The black hole catches out 2 members. Light of Heaven, the only one not stopped, but it immediately gets interrupted there by Light of Heaven. But he gets dragged up. He gets shackled up. A bit of stacking of stuns going on here. He gets brought into the wards, actually. Light of Heaven just barely escaping from the situation. Scandal takes a fall. Also the Chen and... Scandal... Empire has sort of died to this. Didn't even realize how many heroes of those died. And Funny will be the next member to get taken down. Pops off a Malphite stun just before he takes a falling, but he still will get killed by the puppy. However, their team might pay for it. Denny's getting awfully low. Empire, blow your brain. He's continuing to fight valiantly. Na'Vi might want to back off from this, or maybe they don't want to back off from this. Empire, blow your brain, trying to juke as best as he possibly can. Lanaya takes the 4 shackles to come down on Havorst. Will the damage be enough? He pops off his stick charges. He need one more shock to come out of Shadow Shaman. Shadow Shaman has it available, but he pops off the drums, and that allows Havorst to escape easy peasy. And this tower's in deny range. And he gets denies, as it should. Oh, nope.
Dire's middle tower has
SS thinking of possibly stealing it, but alas, it's not the case. I'll start venturing around a bit. Probably farming it up in the jungle as he does. 1500 in the bank for him. Might just go and outright buy a Vladimir's. Of course, he already has the Ring of Bacillus component of it. Havorst sitting on 1500, 82 last hits, the most in the game right now, and 1 kill under his belt as well, and an assist. Naga Siren, same story, less last hits.
Radiant's bottom tower
Has ourselves a
is
point
under attack.
booster just for a bit of extra HP, and looks like we're going to go straight for that Diffusal Blade. Light of Heaven scouting out, we're caught off Funnick. Will we be able to take him down, however? Level 8 versus level 10 has Maleficus, has these conversions which can deal an absurdly large amount of damage. For the most part, he's just going to provide a bit of scouting information and nothing more than that. And might steal this last hit. Nope. Ghost Walk is currently on cooldown. Trap to follow it up. Dendy will be fine. Havorst is moving in, however. There's a big army of creeps here. The chain stuns could be absurd. Funnick, however, is getting bursted down. The Hex to land down on Havorst. Funnick awfully low. One more right click will do it. He does get taken down by the puppies. Meanwhile, nice trap. The wards have gone down. Fantastic split earth. And Rasta instantly takes a fall. Meanwhile, Arsar currently running for his life. But the Edict is doing too much damage to the Naga Siren. And then Chen takes a fall. 4 members of Empire fall to the might of Na'Vi once again. Barely TPing out, Scandal does. Sitting back at base. Very close call for him, and this will be Roshan. You can already see the Centaur working on it. He's working on it. And the team of Na'Vi say thank you, kill him, and then get straight on into the action.
Roshan has
And after
fallen
that...
to the down.
Try to kill.
Okay, thank you, Link. At least I'll know next time it's up. It's not like I can see this or anything. And from here on out, Empire are going to have a difficult time trying to claw back at this disadvantage that Na'Vi have placed on them. If we take a quick gander at the gold, we're closing in on a 4k advantage, and the XP is closing in on 7.5k, all in favor for Na'Vi. Not to mention the extra towers that they have claimed, and there are still towers available for some easy gold to the team of Na'Vi. Mechanism slowly being worked towards for the Enigma. We have Chen just sitting on some drums of war. Rasta working our way towards Mana Boots. I'm going to assume we have Naga Siren getting trapped up, actually. Still working our way towards that Diffusal Blade, I'm going to assume. And Scandal having nothing else than just a bottle and some boots. Dendy, however, going straight for a BKB, skipping the Blink Dagger. We see Lycanthrope has himself, of course, Aegis and a Vladimir's. Dragon Knight also going for a BKB. It's going to be BKB Central coming down right here. And Bounty Hunter, Light of Heaven going for Drums of War. Shrek just having a couple of braces. He's looking good. 2 braces on his support. Hell yeah. And on both accounts, things have settled down just a little bit. Neither side really pushing out. The team of Empire sitting back and farming it up, and the team of Na'Vi doing the exact same thing. Sitting back and farming it up. Nice little army of creeps tracked to land down on Funnick. No surprise, Black Hole's going to come out of him. In fact, Light of Heaven moving in on the offensive, so is Havorst. Looks like they want to force a fight here. Stun to come down on SS. The right click's being dealt. Malphite stun to come down on him. However, an SS gets hit by a split earth, but the Black Hole comes down before he can take the fall, and so does the Naga Siren ulti, stacking just a little bit. Hand of God to fly through. The Rasta's still alive. He's going to return to the fray. The wards have been popped down. Gold Black taking a lot of damage. He pops off the mechanism charge to try and escape, but he does get taken down. The Rasta also still forced. Scandal coming in from the sidelines to try and help out. Funnick running ring around the Rosie, but he still will get taken down. Easy peasy. Leshrac gets a final kill. Now we're moving in on Blow Your Brain. Blow Your Brain takes a kill. Double kill to land down for Dendy, and that is the death of the Leshrac. Scandal, however, will pay for it. Trying to run away from the Firefly. Gets slowed down, gets tracked, and the right clicks come down. Flame Drake does nothing. A triple kill for Dendy. Poppy, however, taking a lot of damage here from the creeps. He's trying to out-damage it, but he does get taken down.
will howl again.
However, Aegis of the Immortal brings them straight back, and after this little loss for Empire, they're going to transition for... They just took the tier 1, they're going to take a tier 2. Empire aren't looking so great thus far in this game. Dendy venturing a bit too far forward, the shackles to go down. This will be the death of Dendy. No, the refraction comes down, which pops into the Melv, but the dust of the sea goes down, and SS, his HP immediately pops, but the Centaur moves in and takes him down. And now, on both accounts, things are quiet and silent. The team of Na'Vi, they were already ahead, and now they're just pushing further and further ahead. Vors has his BKB in the bank, ready to go pick it up next time the courier isn't currently being used. Currently a bit occupied. That's actually the Radiant courier, working its way towards the secret shop. Did a courier die? Thinking die, courier might be dead. Oh. That's unfortunate.
Radiant's
I'll just
bottom
TP back to
tower
base.
is under attack.
Easy peasy. Middle tower sustaining a little bit of damage coming in from both the creeps and the illusions, but it will be rapidly cleaned up by the team of Na'Vi. Meanwhile, we found ourselves a Puppy, but Puppy pops off the wolf form. Net goes down. Will it be enough? Will the damage be enough? He can't be slowed down. Malphus Sun to follow it up. Puppy's looking awfully dead as of this moment. He's continuing to run. Light of Heaven moves in, try and deal some damage to Funnick, and Funnick is taking a lot. The Light of Heaven, Puppy eventually gets taken down. Light of Heaven immediately pops down. Scandal wants to join the fray. And Arsar doing some serious damage, but Havors moving into reinforce. Funny gets taken down before anything can happen. The BKB is popped off for Havors. Scandal currently running for his life. The same can be said for Blow Your Brain. Blow Your Brain going to be TP out, but Scandal won't be so lucky. But the Janata toss cancels off the TP. A few more right clicks is all it will take. No Song of the Siren available. Chen will send him back to base. Will the damage be enough? No. Hand of God to go down as well, just to guarantee that. And Bounty Hunter, in a bit of vengeance, will simply take down Goblack instead. The chain stuns are coming down. Dragon Breath to randomly land down. Dendy gets the final kill and will kill off this triple Centaur stack. They're trying to get the block off. Meanwhile, Havors killing off SS. SS is going to take a fall. And all of these Centaurs will also die to Na'Vi. One more right click. There we go. And this one's going to take a fall. And from here on out, it's looking to be GG.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
It looked like
attack.
potential GG from the start, but now this is just dominance.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Vicious anal destruction, for lack of a better term. That's a really inappropriate term to use. 1500 in the bank, Leshrac is currently sitting on. I want to get some mana booties, quite possibly. Then you're going for crits. Crits. Things settling down on Empire's side. Things settling down on Na'Vi's side. Unfortunately, Empire don't really have the luxury of settling down. The hero composition late game isn't as good as Na'Vi's late game. Malphus Sun come down on Light of Heaven. Chicken to follow it up. He's going to get taken down. Havor's going to try and TP out, which he will successfully do. BKB being popped off so it can't get interrupted. Unless they use a black hole, which really isn't worth it. They need that for the next big fight. Especially considering all the BKBs the team of Na'Vi have.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Middle tower sustaining a bit of damage, but Dendy decides to back off very wisely because a big chunk of Empire's force are venturing about the place. Naga Siren finally secures herself that diffusal blade. Poppy pushing out this top lane, Dendy pushing out this middle lane, split pushing action coming out from the team of Na'Vi. One right click, and the creep dies. Dendy giving some scouting information, has an invisibility rune, no one has a gem,
Radiant's
so he is
top
safe
tower
to look
is
about
under
the place.
attack.
Might go in on Scandal, but there's more here. The Wolves join the fray. Right click's coming down from Dendy. Dendy trying to do what he can, and Scandal will take a fall, but the Hand of God goes down. We also have a mech charge available. Will Scandal take a fall? No, he does get taken down by Poppy. Now we're moving in on Gobluck. Malphus Sun to come down on Poppy. The BKB is coming down from Dendy. Gobluck takes a fall. Now we've changed our target to Funny, but the black hole comes down, catches out Dendy. The right clicks are being dealt, but Dendy is just going to kill him as soon as he returns to the fray. Riptide goes down. Dendy actually takes a fall. Funny survives. The mech charge goes down as well. Buyback being had by Dendy. Poppy currently running for his life. Needs to get off the shackle of his life. Unfortunately, Sun to come down on SS, and the Song of the Siren is just seconds too late. I think the Edict would have still killed him anyway, so it wouldn't have made a difference. And now that Empire don't have that ulti available, Na'Vi are just free to kill them. This will be the final blow.
Radiant's middle tower
Currently
is
still
under
sitting in
attack.
his dragon form, the right click's being dealt to the tower.
Radiant
Will
structures
rapidly take
are
it down.
fortified.
Fortification goes down, it will just delay the inevitable. Could have been a wiser decision to wait for the tier 3. Or maybe they wanted to buy some time so that they can fight with a full team when they start to move down to the tier 3. But they're not going to even attempt it. They're going to venture down towards this bottom lane. We can see Gondar pushing it out as hard as he possibly can. 2,500 in the bank for him. Havor's just securing himself a Blink Dagger. Puppy going for a Necro Book. Gandalf blinking ahead, he pulls out Havor's. However, other members of Empire here to also reinforce. The BKB pops off, Malphistun does nothing, and Funnick is going to take a very rapid fall. Scandal currently holding his ground. Puppy taking a nice chunk of damage. He's currently a very fast chicken. He gets netted up, he gets killed and nuked by Chen. Now Havor's running, trying to run away. Blink and then counter blink. Where the hell did he go? There he is. And Havor's gets away. Smoke coming out from SS. I think they may have just smoked right next to these creeps here, so Na'Vi would be well aware that Empire are currently looking for some easy kills. Meanwhile, down towards this bottom lane, Dendy is killing everyone. The BKB has popped off. He already secured himself a double kill that I missed. I'm bad. Illusions to go down. The Light of Heaven getting awfully low. He will get taken down. Nuked by Chen once again. Dendy currently running for his life. He might just turn around and kill everyone as best he can. Goblock getting awfully low. The Dendy's taking a lot of damage. His mana's being burned away. Hand of God to go down. Goblock takes a fall, but he will pay for it. And Blow Your Brain does successfully take him down. Havor to join the fray. Gets netted up. Trying to TP out. Will the damage be enough? No, the net comes down. And the chicken as well. And Empire managed to salvage a little bit from this not so great situation that they're in. Necro Book 2 picked up by Puppy. Working his way towards, of course, that Necro Book 3. And with the death of this tower, he'll be even closer.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I will take this down easy peasy. Level 2 Necro Book in hand, of course. As mentioned just a few moments ago. Light of Heaven going for a Mantis style and also going on a bit of a scouting mission. See if we can catch anyone out. Double damage rune, gonna walk straight past it. Though he didn't see it, keep in mind. It would be a little bit wise to check, but he wants kills more than double damage, and admittedly, double damage would help him out with those kills. Light of Heaven might find a Funnick, but there are a lot of conversions here, and there is a Scandal not too far away. Track the land down on him, make sure we see his positioning at all times and we don't get snuck up upon. Sentry Ward pop down. However, he's a bit too far away, and he wants that rune. Will he be able to get it? The answer is no. Denial to be had by one of the Chen creeps. Enigma working his way towards a BKB. That's what he needs. Needs to stop getting interrupted as soon as he pops it down, because how many people have disables? We've got Dragon Knight that has a disable, we have Gondar that has a disable, and we have Leshrac that has a disable. So that's 3 heroes that we have to catch in that black hole. Unless we have a BKB, which is why, of course, working towards that BKB. Roshan has returned to the fray. Poppy will solo this up easy peasy. And Havorst and the rest of Na'Vi will just farm and push and farm and push. They have the option to just sit back and do whatever the hell they want, essentially. They are very far ahead. Quick gander at the gold, 15k advantage for Na'Vi. Quick gander at the experience, 15k advantage. All for the team of Na'Vi. Havorst blinks in and moving on Goblock. The sun go down, the BKB has been popped off. And Goblock takes an instant fall. No Hand of God to be dealt down by him. Track the land on Scandal, track the land on SS. Fantastic split earth, but the Song of the Siren will save the day. The BKB wears off just in time. Black Hole to come down, catching out too. Light of Heaven just walks straight into it, but it does get interrupted there by a split earth, and instantly the Enigma takes a fall. Light of Heaven also currently working in on the Naga Siren. Bat Rider also taking a fall, but the damage is being returned. And Naga Siren takes a fall, and the entire team of Empire is wiped out, and the GG, as expected, is called. GG well played coming out of both sides.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Disconnects being had by Empire. Ladies and gentlemen, this happened in a previous game, and I think it might happen again. Yeah. Oh, maybe it didn't happen, they just decided to stay in the game for a while.
Double kill.
Okay, I've botched this recording significantly. Here we go, Ancient's dead, score screen. That'll do for a score. Oh wait, it actually isn't over, I just can't control the camera for some reason. This is strange. Ah, there's a score screen. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Star Series 3, the LAN event over in the land of Kiev, the capital of the Ukraine. This has been game number 2 of Na'Vi going up against Empire. Na'Vi won the first in a very commanding fashion, and they did the exact same in the second. My name's Toshley. I'll see you next time.